Good morning, everybody. I know it's been a while for me streaming. It's been about a week or so, and it took me about a week to come down from all of the emotions, the roller coaster that I was on. I just want to show you something really quickly. We're going to get into some facts of what had happened this past Saturday in Butler, Pennsylvania. Of course, I'm talking about the Trump rally, where I wanted to wait to be live with you guys, and I can only be on here for a half an hour because I am set to go to the airport here soon, and I'm taking a whole week off. I'm going down to Florida, and I'm gonna sit on the damn beach, and I'm gonna meet up with friends and just have a good time because you guys have no idea how I know you guys do, and I can't say you don't have any idea of how I'm feeling, because I think all of us have been going through these same emotions from the death of Corey Compertor and everything, and the two other people who were critically injured, and the assassination attempt on Donald Trump was by far the second most horrific experience I have ever had in my entire life, besides 9/11. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I couldn't I was watching it live in the shower with a lot of you on RSBN. There was like 60,000 plus people there on that live stream, and like I'm literally taking a shower. I must have been a few seconds behind because my phone rang and I was on my phone, and my friend Kathy goes, "Did you see what happened?" I'm like, "I'm watching the Trump. He just brought up the Border Patrol chart." And she had called me right after it happened, and she broke the news to me, and I was like, I have to go. And so I clicked back on and I rewound it, and I literally watched him just it was absolute. I hate it. I can't even stop replaying it in my mind. And the fact that so many people were there live, so many people were watching all over the internet, hundreds of millions of people witnessed that. And the copious amount of people on the left who have no humanity in their bodies left. They're all ego, and they can't just put it aside for 1 second and find their humanity. What ensued after, the absolute disgustingness, I can't even. Ugh. You guys, I never hated people so much in my life as I do the people on the left that wished that that shooter had not missed. It was disgusting. Even in Youngstown, Ohio, there was a liberal who was working at the Harley Davidson. Even she posted on Facebook, and then the owner of the Harley dealership was like, "Oh, well, everybody has freedom of speech." No, and I cannot wait for the day to come where the world comes back to normal, because I was raised that you don't threaten the president of the United States of America. Like, even if this happened to Joe Biden, I would not be happy about it. And I feel like these people on the left cannot empathize at all. And a man had died. A man had died shielding his family. And it's like, these people are soulless. They are soulless. They have no souls whatsoever. And it's disgusting. It really is. And I can't wait for Trump to get back. We have like 109 more days, I believe. 109 more days until November 5th. But if you're anything like me, you're going to be voting early, because why not? Screw it. We might as well. 108 more days to be exact. I literally have it on my phone. 108 days until we take back America. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm only going to be here for 20 minutes, so I hope you guys stay for the duration. I want to play you something. So that it reminds you of the division that the left has been stirring up for the last 8 years. Now, this one happened, I believe, right around the COVID era, because we have the people wearing face diapers. Of course, these are not people, they're subhumans. And I'm talking about Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi. Just the sight of those two cackling hens just disgusts me. I want to show you this clip, and then I want to show you why it hit me so hard. I just can't. I'm so befuddled right now. I really am. But I want to show you guys this, and I want you not to forget about this. I never want you to forget about when Joe Biden said this.
And we won't ignore what our intelligence agencies have determined to be the most lethal terrorist threat to the homeland today. White supremacy is terrorism. And white supremacists will not have the last word. And this venom and violence cannot be the story of our time. Enough of us have the guts and the hearts to stand up. To stand up against the poison of white supremacy, as I did my inaugural address, to single out as the most dangerous terrorist threat to our homeland is white supremacy. According to the United States intelligence community, domestic terrorism from white supremacists is the most lethal terrorist threat in the homeland.
Really?
White supremacy is a poison. It's a poison running through it. It really is.
It really is. I've had enough. I can't do no more. I can't. Because you know what we don't see? We don't see Trump supporters burning stuff down, looting, violently protesting, attacking the police. You just don't see that at all. But you know who you do see? People on the left. Now, you guys, so many things have come to light. So many ever since Saturday. And I want to show you why I was so upset. Let me switch screens here and I will show you why. I'll show you exactly why I am absolutely beside myself, as we all should be, because a former / future, potential future president of the United States of America had almost been assassinated. I don't care, again, if it's a Democrat or a Republican or an independent. I don't care who it is. An attempted assassination or an assassination is never going to be a good thing in my eyes, ever. And for the people on the left, I highly recommend, if nobody's probably watching, if you're on the left, you're probably not going to tune into my channel here, but I am begging you, or if you know somebody, please send this to a liberal, an angry liberal, because I am an angry patriotic chick. Please do some soul searching, because an assassination attempt on no matter who it is never a good thing. And I can't wait to go back to the day where if you threaten a president, your ass is grass and you're going to be sitting in federal prison. Don't drop the soap, because Bubba's coming. I can't wait. And we need to go back to those days. We need to go back to having safety and security, and policing in America it is a laughing stock. We are a laughing stock because what the elites and the Democrats have done to this country, it is a joke. And that man who we just witnessed, that is a joke. Oh, it's a poison. Well, you're just figuring that out, that you've been digesting that poison and spewing it for the last 50 years. Ooh, even how much disdain I have for that man, I would still never wish harm upon him. Now, I make fun of Joe Biden tripping up the stairs or shitting his pants, but I would never wish him any ill will. My God. Oh, all of a sudden I got COVID. Oh, okay, you said the shot would prevent that. Apparently you lied. So here, I want to show you guys why exactly I'm kind of upset. Well, not kind of. Very. You see, this is my email that I got. This is that's not the one. Damn it. That was this one. I was going to go to the Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. That was for Philly. I never made it. Mayor of Magaville was going to be there too. Where the hell's my tickets? Hold on a second, you guys. I got it here on my phone. Made me look like a real jerk. That's probably because I'm so angry, as I should be. Everybody should be angry, because this is something that I've never lived through. I have never witnessed this, and witnessed so many people on the left. That's what I got. In Butler, PA. And I was going to take my 6-year-old child with me. And at 6 o'clock in the morning, my alarm goes off. And the alarms were going off, or something, or serendipity or destiny or whatever you want to call it happened. my little one said, "Mom, I don't feel good." And then he had the worst case of the squirts that it was just I had to do a lot of cleaning up. I don't want to be so descriptive, but all things happen for a reason. They really do. So I was like, as a mother, and it's 90 degrees in PA, because I always check the weather no matter where I'm going. And I said, this kid's sick. I'm not going to subject him to standing there in a sea of people. And so I watched it on RSBN with a lot of you. And what people on the left seemingly, I wish they would find their humanity bone again. What they don't realize is that was very traumatizing. It was very traumatizing. And then for him to get up and hold his fist up and say, fight, fight, fight. It was absolute just pandemonium, but that was the most presidential thing I have ever seen in my life. Now you look at Joe Biden, okay, and then look at Donald Trump after he had just been shot. And if he hadn't moved his head and put that chart up at the last minute, he would have been gone. So I want to talk to you guys too about the woman behind him. The woman behind him at that Trump rally that had a Biden, you're fired sign, she was pretty calm, cool, collective. She was really, everybody's freaking out, including all of us watching live. And I'm sure everybody in the crowd live, right? This was streamed everywhere, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble. Speaking of streaming, why did CNN stream this? This was the only Trump rally they had ever streamed. Anybody else scratching their head on that one? Because I sure am. It has been streamed everywhere. Again, hundreds of millions of views poured in. So it's just, it's disturbing to me how anybody could look at this as a laughing matter or anything. But she has been identified, the lady behind. I have a video here. And I want to thank Dom Lucre, the breaker of all narratives, because he is one of my go-to people when it comes to the news. Because please, in the comments, please, right now, answer me this. Give me a big fat no if you have lost your trust in the mainstream media. Do you trust the mainstream media anymore? Because I'll tell you what, I do not, and I will not go to legacy media for my news. And that includes Fox News, because they won't even say this was an assassination attempt. They wouldn't. So let me know. Yeah, no. I happen to believe that the mainstream legacy media, who has ties to the Soros family and all of these Zuckerberg, all of them, all of the elites, the people on the left, all of the media, all of the raging liberals, all of you have blood on your hands for all of the fake news, all of the propaganda that you have pushed, the hatred of Donald Trump, making him out to be Hitler. Shame on you. Shame on you. And I cannot wait until he comes back, because I'll tell you what, man, unlike some people, I like to see a dictator on day one. I really would. Like, get them, all of the Biden, DOJ, FBI, Secret Service. You're going to hear you're fired. And I hope he does. I hope he does. He has some cleaning to do. Okay, so Janine, what is it? Giuseppe. Janine Di Giuseppe has been identified as a undercover federal agent. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Shame on you. You just gave Italians a horrible name. I hope that that is a married name, because no Italian would ever do something like this. This woman in the video behind Donald Trump, where many viewers accused her of giving the pew pewer instructions, has allegedly been identified as FBI Assistant Director Janine DiGiuseppe. This is still a developing story. I will post an update when one arrives. Let's make it real big for you guys to watch.
This shit, dude. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Puts the sign up.
Exactly. And
Take a look at what happened.
Shots go off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the fuck? What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like right there. She's not even freaking the fuck out. What the fuck? This shit, dude. Watch.
Wow. So, you guys, no matter what, you don't sit there and put your phone out as to get the confirmation that he is gone. Because again, the right hand of God was probably on him that moment, going, here, Don. Because if he hadn't turned his head. Now, there is a clip that I had watched, right? And it was of him arriving at the hospital. You guys, it was the saddest thing, because the woman in the background, it is tear-inducing. She goes, oh my God. And it was so, the emotions, I bawled my eyes out when I heard it. I don't remember if I had posted it or not. I might have, but I don't know. It was exactly how we are feeling. You know, like all of us, exactly how all of us are feeling. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that. AOC was extremely agitated, of course. I find it remarkably crazy how they all came out at the same time saying the exact same thing. I don't know what she's crazy going on about here, but let's watch. Let's see. Oh, this one, man. She is Looney Tunes, this one.
And I'm going to say what a lot of these folks aren't saying.
What is folks? What is folks? What is folks?
Folks?
What is it?
What a lot of these folks
folks?
Saying.
What's a folk?
I'm just going to say it.
Go ahead.
If you think that there is consensus among the people who want Joe Biden to leave, that they will support Vice President Harris, you would be mistaken. And I'm going to say that because if they're going to come out and say all their little things on background off the record, but they're not going to be fully honest, I'm going to be honest for them. I'm in these rooms. I see what they say in conversations.
Put it out there then.
A lot of them are not just interested in removing the president. They are interested in removing the whole ticket.
Well. I particularly do not care for AOC. I really don't. I think she's a laughing stock. I think every one of the Democrat socialists need to be booted from Congress. Rashida Tlaib, AOC, definitely. Cori Bush. Who else is there? Ilhan Omar. Yeah. Hakeem Jeffries. Pelosi. Why is she even still there? Why? Why is Pelosi's hand in the cookie jar? I did find out, though, that the Cheney family and a bunch like Zuckerberg and all of these investors were invested in this firm, that it was the Austin something or another. I forget. I watched a really good channel today, you guys, and I want to show you who he is, because he was really spot on with all of this, like finding out these investors, like who they were invested in Trump stock and shit, and BlackRock and Vanguard, and the follow the money. I think, look, can you look at the kid that shot, well, supposedly the kid that shot Donald Trump? Could you look at him and tell me that he does not look like the type that Soros bankrolls to protest these events and stuff like that? Because he looks exactly like the type. And I don't like bullying, but like these kids that have been bullied and picked on in high school are literally the ones on the left who you see protesting and looting and all kinds of stuff. Isn't that crazy? Like, they all look the same to me. They all look insane. So, and that kid, right after the assassination attempt on Donald Trump, we found out he was in a BlackRock commercial, right? So now we find out there's somebody on the water tower because they heard shots. But we were told now that this gunman was spotted 62 minutes before Trump even took the stage. So you mean to tell me that the Secret Service and the police weren't in communication? They hadn't a clue? They couldn't say, hey, you know what? This is so blatantly obvious, right? That we're just going to let him speak. We're just going to let him speak. This is a monumental setup. I don't care what anybody says. This shit was planned. This shit was planned. And even if I could find it real quick, y'all. Oh, look at Dom Lucre. This is so funny. Hold on. If I can find this thing with Alex Soros, because Alexander Soros is just like dear old dad, but he claims he's going to be 10 times worse. Yes. When they say follow the money, it leads to the Soroses and the World Economic Forum and BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street. It just does. And I find it remarkably odd that they have millions and millions of stocks in Trump media. They dumped a bunch of the stocks too. They dumped it and had a clerical error or something and did not pay out like 12 million stocks or something. It was crazy, y'all. Like, they planned this shit. They planned it. And you can't tell me any different. You can't, because all of the facts leading up to the event, like, it's insane. Like, I have people that I know that were there and were telling the police there is somebody on the roof. How? Like, it just don't make no damn sense anymore. So Alex Soros posted a picture in January. Oh boy. So it is a bullet hole with $47. Let me show you guys. This is insane. I want to show you this tweet. This is absolutely crazy that this motherfucker ain't booted out of our country. And I hope when President Trump comes back, like I said, dictator day one, start deporting everybody that's here illegally, and the most satanic, the most evil, the most demonic. I tell you, these people are so demonic. Here, look at this and tell me, why these people are allowed to get away with this. Why? He posted this in January of this year. This is his tweet with 30, 45, 46, $47. Alex Soros faces scrutiny over a recent tweet featuring a bullet hole and the number 47, perceived by some as a direct threat to future President Donald Trump. Alex Soros is the son of George Soros and the chair of the Open Society, is currently under scrutiny for a tweet he posted. Now, scrutiny, Why isn't he under investigation? Is my question. So, you guys, I really do feel like we need to keep an eye on the Soroses, because if you are anything like me, you know damn well this ain't over. And Trump better only trust Mia Familia, okay? Trust nobody at this point. Trust nobody. He had better beef up that security. I'm calling on Elon Musk and every other billionaire that is now endorsing Trump to put your money where your mouth is and get that mother effer some of the best security. Dan Bongino, time for you to come out of retirement, sir, and get your ass over there to Mar-a-Lago so you can protect our president. Because if you guys are, again, like anything like me, there is no way that they are going to stop. It's like they're oh well, we failed. Ooh, nope. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think that this is over? Because personally, I do not. And here is the tweet. What a sorry sack of shit this one is. Last year, the crime and inflation crisis largely evaporated. What? What? Look at this, y'all. Look at it. Here is his tweet. This mother effer. Let me tell you something. Are you deluded? Too much adrenochrome? What's up, Alex? Are you on crack like Hunter? What? Last year, the crime and inflation crisis largely evaporated, and you posted this January 21st of 2024? Why? Because you're a multi-billionaire? Yes, I'm sure it did. Inflation decreased for you or evaporated for you because you're making money hand over fist. You're one of the richest families in the world. Get the First of all, the FBI under Joe Biden's direction stopped reporting violent crime. Oh, it disappeared. I'm sorry, but I live in Cleveland. And I tell you what, crime has not evaporated here. I'm just saying. All right, last year it just evaporated. So did the leading theories about what had caused them. Now, literally 749 people think just like him because they liked this post. 2,700 people retweeted it, and 10,000 was like, "Oh hell no, you devil, you devil." He's a devil. And again, when I tell you guys that he came out and admitted that he is just like dear old dad, only 10 times worse, I say he needs to be deported, or we need to put his ass in prison, because these people that have that mucho dinero, white supremacy is not the leading problem in America. It's the people like this who run the Democratic Party and the rhinos, the Uniparty. That is one of the worst problems in America, that our politicians, most of them, are absolutely paid off by the uber duper elites. Now, you guys could go, I tell you, get your ass on a plane to Davos, motherfuckers, and stay there, because I want nothing to do with these people. They're absolutely evil. Evil. Now, Alex was in the same satanic, sex club that Hunter Biden got kicked out of. These people are involved in all kinds of shady business dealings. Shady. If you look at the most evil things that are going on in the world today, it all trickles down to the Soroses. Look at Taylor Swift. Look at wholesome country girl Taylor Swift before George Soros, and then look at what happened after. It's no small coincidence that all of these movie stars and musicians that are under the umbrella of Soros money, or are enslaved by George Soros, no small secret why they're coming out and worshiping Satan and all this, because the Soroses worship Satan. They took people, man. I swear. I'm over here like, please, man, I know it's not right to wish, something bad to happen to Soros, but can you speed up the process at least, man? Just push the fast forward button up there, please. Something. My God, I feel like this, like everybody is thinking like, oh, when George Soros is in his 90s, when he kicks the bucket, it's going to go back to normal. You think Alex isn't as like greedy as his dad is and an evil? Again, 10 times worse, motherfuckers. So I feel like this. I feel like, well, no. I think that we're in trouble if we don't deport the Soroses. Onto the RNC. Did you guys witness the RNC? Please tell me you watched that amazing trip. I'm sorry, my phone said trip. The amazing speech that Donald Trump. It was absolutely remarkable. He didn't go up there and yell and scream and demoralize anybody. He called for strength and unity and hope. And I feel like this, you guys. I have high hopes for this election. I really do. I feel like this. This is by far the most important election of our lifetime. So I have to go. It's unfortunate, you guys. I said I would be on here about this time. I really want to know what you guys think. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? How are you? How are you doing mentally and spiritually right now? Because I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. I was on one of the most emotional roller coasters of my entire life for a whole week. I was not right. I was not myself. It's just a anger, and it's like the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, sadness. Just, I couldn't cope with this. It was terrible. Are you guys getting through it okay? And if not, I really urge you guys to talk to your most trusted advisors, your most bestest of friends. Go on a vacation. Go hiking. Do something to get your mind out of it. I had to go, man. I'm leaving. I just hope and pray. I've been nonstop praying. So we have to come together now more than anything. Because if I can come to a really awesome conclusion about what has come of this tragedy, it kind of echoed the coming together that 9/11 did. It was just about as tragic. But the camaraderie and the unity that followed is just everything that the left hates. They hate love. They hate unity. They want nothing but hatred. They want nothing but anarchy, chaos, havoc, division. But this really did bring a country together. I just hope that nothing happens to him. And I hope that really we get the truth. And if I find anything out, I will let you know. Keep an eye on my community posts, because as I find things out, I post things on there a lot. And with this, I wish you guys a good weekend. Stay blessed. Pray. Pray. It works. All right, everybody. I love you all. Let's hope. Because you know what? I understand this. I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to leave after I say this. Oh, there's a couple things I want to say. The kryptonite of the globalist, of the elite, of the radical left is love. Love. Our love for President Trump is everything that they can't stand. And that is why we have so many emotions regarding what had happened. That's why we're sad and depressed and angry. it's so remarkable to witness the strength of Donald Trump, the resiliency, and a miracle. That was an absolute miracle. Sheila Jackson Lee just died, you guys. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. This is breaking news. Breaking news. Sheila Jackson Lee has passed away. May her soul rest in heaven. Condolences to the Jackson Lee family. I don't speak anything about the dead. I won't dishonor them. But yeah, she is now gone out of this world. Well, at least she won't have to worry about Donald Trump anymore. At least she won't have to worry about him. At least she's now at peace. You see, you guys, I really try to live my life being the best version of myself today. And I try to trump myself from yesterday. Like, was I a good person yesterday? Damn, Skippy, I was. You know what, Jen? You can do better. You can do better. And I always do that. I always do that. I always try to be better today than I was yesterday. Because we're only here for a short time. For only short time, right? For only a short time. So we have to make the most of it. We have to make the most of it. And if I were to die today or tomorrow, God, hope not, at least I would know that some people may disagree with me, but I've never directly wronged you. I can go to bed at night with that on my conscience, right? I can. The RNC, I have to say, was a very, it was a very, very amazing convention. Like, that was amazing. If that is what we have to look forward to America, I say we're going to be doing a remarkable job. And this is going to be great for America come the election time and come when Donald Trump comes back into office. I'm trying to find that clip really quickly, you guys, of the woman that was crying when Trump had arrived at the hospital. It's a very short clip. I wanted to play that before I go. So many great speakers at the RNC, you guys. Dana White, I found it really quickly. It's only a 46-second clip. I know I said I have to go, but I love you guys so much. I have to wait. I have to show you guys this. So many great speakers. The Gold Star families, I was a mess. Oh my gosh, I was such a mess. And when Trump spoke, it was like, man, that is a president. That is a president. Somebody was like, oh, I can't believe he put his life on the line for a rally to be president. I said, and that's exactly who we need. Somebody that is willing to put their life on the line. Like, why doesn't it compute with these people? I'm over here like, what is wrong with your brain? Like, fucking reset. Hit the reset. Fucking retards, man. I swear to God, man, these people are fucktarded. Oh, yeah. I can't say retard. Yes, I will. Okay. Now, watch this, you guys. This is so sad. And then I'm going to leave y'all.
Who was that? Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Dan.
I see all of the Secret Services.
Oh yeah, we're front row, and my friend saw blood coming out of his head.
There he is.
Oh,
There he is. There he is. There he is.
There he is. Oh, thank God. He's walking.
He's walking. He's walking.
Oh, Lordy, 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 Lordy. That was, oh dear God. Oh Jesus. It was like, damn. Like I felt that in her voice. Like that is the normal reaction, no matter who it is. That is a normal human reaction that people on the left seemingly don't have. Like, please just imagine. It's so easy. I just want to shake people. It is so easy to put yourselves in other people's shoes. It's fucking that easy. It's that easy. Imagine that is your most cherished, beloved person that you adore most, or pet, or something that you love the most on this planet. Imagine Donald Trump was that person. You should feel that. You know, and that's the thing. That is a thing that they will never, ever win on. We have love on our side. Love. That's it. Love. We have unity. And they call us a cult. And you're wishing death on this man. Pfft, please. MAGA is the best thing that ever happened to America and the world. And we will have unity and peace again. We will have unity and peace again. I know this. I know this within my heart and my soul. And I will leave you with this statement. You can't spell triumph without Trump. I love you guys. I will see you soon. I will post from Florida and watch my community post. Follow me on Twitter, JustJenRX. It is just like a prescription, motherfucker. Prescription for the truth. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Arrivederci. See ya.